As some of you may know, I've set a goal for 1,000 subscribers by the end of Halloween, and my reward for that goal is me buying the Freddy Fazbear animatronic from Spirit Halloween. And after some thinking, I realized that that's not really a reward for you guys. That's more of a reward for me. And like that's not how you do goals and stuff like that. So first off, I want to say I want to change the reward to something that helps you guys more, like a giveaway. And we'll get back to that, but I want to get a few things out of the way. First off, got a haircut like I said I would. Second off, I recorded Classrooms Part 2 before the haircut, and I think it'd be weird to post that like later on. So I might do that first, and then I'll give you guys Outlast. Yes, I saw the poll results. Outlast won like by a crazy amount, and don't worry, I'm getting that to you guys. It's coming. It just might take a minute. Now, some of you may have seen the post where I said, I might be late. I'm probably going to skip a week, but there's going to be a big announcement coming soon. Well, this whole switching the reward thing was supposed to be the big announcement, and this video was supposed to be me building the Freddy after I get him. And obviously, that's not what this is. I don't have a Freddy. I'm not building him. So let me just get into the details. First off, when I was still home, I decided, you know what? I'm doing this. I'm getting the Freddy. I'm changing up the whole reward thing. I'm doing a giveaway for you guys. And I was like, okay, let's see. Can I get a Freddy now? Because I can afford it. It'll be easier. And it'll be cool to come back with that. So I drove 40 minutes to the nearest open Spirit Halloween. And they didn't have any. To be fair, I didn't expect them to have any. I literally got there like 10 minutes before closing. But I did ask, and they said they had a shipment coming in Tuesday. Now, this happened Sunday. So I thought, you know what? I will stay at my hometown for an extra 2 days to get this thing. And I'll make it up to you guys by making the video where I build it. So I stay a few more days, and then Tuesday rolls around. I really want to secure this thing, right? So it's like, it's not all for nothing. I'll for sure have one for you guys. So I kind of get there at 1 a.m. We finally get there, and lo and behold, nobody's there. So I'm sitting outside of the Spirit Halloween alone for about 4 hours in the dark by myself. And then at about 6 a.m., my friends get there, they get me food, and they're, shout out to my friends, by the way. They were awesome. They went like 6 a.m. in the morning, drove 40 minutes just to hang out with me while I like wait for this stupid thing. And they didn't even want anything out of Spirit Halloween anyway. But you know, once they got there, it was a little easier because, you know, time went by faster. We were talking, all that. And for the record, Spirit Halloween opens at 11 a.m. So we're still there for another like 5 hours. And it was kind of easy. We just sat there, nothing much to do. And we were just waiting. And then it's about 8 a.m. And then that's when the sun is fully up over our heads. No shade whatsoever. We didn't think of this. We didn't bring an umbrella or anything. So we were out here getting cooked for like 3 more hours until finally they open. And of course, after waiting all this time, 9 hours, they tell us that there's no Freddy. Now, I'm not making this because I'm mad that I didn't specifically get one on the first try, or that I'm like whining or something that, oh, I did all this and I didn't get one. Like, I knew there was a chance this could happen. I'm making this video because they genuinely make it impossible to get. And let me tell you why. First off, it's in-store only. You can't order them online. You can't see if they're in stock online. You can't do anything online. Second off, you're probably thinking, oh, you just call the location and ask, oh, hey, when are you getting a shipment? Do you have a Freddy? Blah, 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 blah. If you call Spirit Halloween, you just talk to a robot and you can't get to like people in the store. Third, it is early August. So I understand not all of them are open. You know, maybe it'll be easier later on, but right now, you don't know what's open. You don't know when they open. Because all it says on the website is just opens early August or something like that. No date, no nothing. So you can't get prepared. You can't take off or anything. You don't know when they're going to open, and you can go try to find one. Fourth, if they do have a Freddy, they only get 1 or 2 per shipment. Or maybe just like ever. And one of them's the display. Now, for the record, I am not mad at any of the employees. Don't go to the store and get mad at the employees. It's not, they are victims too. It is not their fault. They're being kept in the dark. They've tried to help me. They've been like very helpful, by the way. And they tried to do what they could. But there isn't a lot they could do because they don't know what's in their shipments. They don't know if there's a Freddy. Some of them didn't even know Freddy was in-store only and that you couldn't even like call the stores. So they are victims. They are victims like us. to Spirit Halloween scandal, right? With that said, you can't go to the store and ask them, hey, when are you getting a Freddy? Do you have a Freddy? What should I do? When should I come? Because they don't know. They can't tell you because they're being kept in the dark. And for something as big as like a Freddy Fazbear animatronic, I feel like that's a little ridiculous. And it feels like they're trying to, like, their hardest to keep it from us. Now, this next reason they can't really control, right? But it is their biggest and heaviest animatronic, and you probably need 2 people to carry it. Now, I don't want them to lower the weight. I don't want them to make it smaller. I like it how it is. But they know it's heavy. They know it's giant. And they could take extra steps on other things, like what I've mentioned before, to make it easier with the weight in mind. Because it's already hard to get. You need 2 people. Another thing they can't really control, though, is scalpers. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Scalpers have been buying these and selling them on eBay for $3,000, and people are buying them. And like I said, Spirit Halloween can't control this, but they can definitely do stuff to, like, mitigate it or still make it easier. Like, fix all of the other reasons I've said. Now, maybe they're testing the waters. It is their biggest, probably most expensive animatronic that they've ever had. And, you know, they don't want to stock too many if nobody's going to buy them. And that's maybe why they have 1 or 2 every shipment. But then again, Five Nights at Freddy's has a huge fan base. And I'm sure people have been asking for this for a while. Like, I don't know, though. I don't know for sure. But I'm pretty sure it was, like, kind of obvious people would really want this thing. And I still get it if they wanted to just test the waters, and maybe they're going to start producing more, but they still need to make it more accessible. With the in-store only, you can't call locations, the employees don't know anything, like that is something they need to fix. Now, I know it's not that serious at the end of the day. I know I'm a small creator, this probably won't reach many people, especially like the Spirit Halloween, like higher ups, but I still feel like something needed to be said, and I just wanted to give my experience with the whole thing. And hey, who knows? Maybe they'll do something about it. Now, that's like all the complaining I have to say. Once again, do not harass any Spirit Halloween employees. It is not their fault, and I feel bad for them. In fact, if there are any Spirit Halloween employees watching this, drop in the comments what you think they should do to help you guys out. Like, what do you think they should do to make this easier for everyone? Because you guys probably know more than anything, like how dumb this whole thing is. I don't want this whole video to just be like a complaining one. So let's get some good things to talk about. As of now, it is August 8th, so happy 12th anniversary to Five Nights at Freddy's and Scott Cawthon. Super proud of you. Like I've said, I've been there from the start. I grew up with these games. Like, I'm so glad that they've gotten so many other games, movies, merch. Like, y'all have gone a long way. I also did just see that they teased Security Breach 2 and FNAF World 2. So I'm super excited for those. And yeah, I can't believe it's been 12 years. So back to the giveaway thing. If you guys have any ideas for what you want the giveaway to be, preferably like a game that I can get a key for or a gift card, so I don't have to like ship anything. I can just send it like through Discord or something. Let me know down in the comments. And also, don't worry, this isn't this week's video. I'll try to get Classrooms Part 2 up. This is just a throwaway video. This doesn't count as anything. And yeah, sorry about this little rant. I felt like I just had to get it out. And just let me know what you guys think, if you guys had any similar issues trying to get this thing. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.